the gun, wants to pass. Lost one deep down the right side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Dukes will try to pin them back with the punt. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? They'll run it from the gun. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks.
And this guy really has been a workhorse today. He's made plays when his offense has needed them the most. He's a guy who's reliable. They know they can turn around, give him the football, and he'll go make things work out. And they're going to need him to finish this game. He has to continue playing well after that big run there.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. He'll keep it on the sneak.
3rd and 1, everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Here's the handoff. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. And it's no good. It's still a 3-point game after the miss.
Hey, sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like, the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. Quarterback on the keeper. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. And the Dukes want to move quickly.
I suspect we can see that same exact play. They make it look really easy, running the option down the line of scrimmage, QB making good decisions and keeping them in good 2nd down situations.
It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Durham.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Takes a hit as he fires. And they can't make the play on 3rd down. The Dukes will line up to punt it away. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. They'll move the tight end. From the shotgun, the inside give. Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Back to pass. Quick strike complete. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. The Knights line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. The Knights come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. Wants to go up top. It's complete to the left. And they're able to make the tackle. The Knights really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. It's complete on the right side. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play has this offense in business. Wants to go up top on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. He'll send the tight end in motion. Off the play fake. Under fire. He's run out of bounds and didn't gain an inch on the play. Certain moments in the game you know are just a little bit bigger. Here's one of them. Big play coming on 3rd and long. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. He'll start this drive going to the air. Working the middle, it's complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Dragged down at the 30 after a 5-yard gain. And the Dukes want to pick up the tempo.
Great job by the offense, understanding where the sticks are. And look, they got the first down, and they're like, all right, let's crank this tempo up now. We got first down. Let's go fast.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
I don't think the quarterback made the right read on that play. I know they're asking a lot of this QB. He's got a lot to focus on with the pass game and all the different types of runs that they have in their playbook. But on that play there, that pre-snap look told me to hand it off.
And if you didn't know this was a big play, the crowd is telling you, a huge 3rd down. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. The Dukes line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Hauls it in, looking for space. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack, get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this.
Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. They'll move the wide receiver. The play action fake. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover. It's a 1-possession game in the 4th. To the air on first down. Throws to the wideout. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. And the Dukes have pushed it inside the 20. From the gun, the give, looking for room. And gang tackling on this dude is a good idea. They needed it, but he still got the first down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. And now, 4th quarter, 4-down territory almost certainly as they get ready to try to grab the lead. Trying to find the end zone. Good throwing catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Sets up the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. Looking to throw on 3rd and goal. Into the end zone, it's caught! A touchdown! And now they're an extra point away from taking the lead.
Man, that drive right there is exactly what you dream about. That's how you want your offense to perform. Under a clutch situation, you take the ball down the field, get the score, and now an extra point away from taking the lead late in this ball game.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Got to get everybody lined up quickly, time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. He's got an open man. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. Trying to set up the screen. They make the stop, but a good pickup there on first down. We've got a timeout on the field, a tight game in the fourth, and the brain trust will go to work. Looking up top, and time is of the essence. It's complete to the right. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. And the offense just chooses to spike the ball. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Wants to throw and not much time to work with. Quickly to the tight end.
Kind of like that big, reliable security blanket. And that's what tight ends are a lot of the times. They're just usually big, huge guys that if I throw it anywhere near him, he's going to pluck it, catch it, and give me some positive yards.
Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. It's a one-score game late, and they've got to go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And they got him. A sack denies the try to convert on fourth down. Happy with the situation, the quarterback will take a knee. Welcome to Orlando, Florida, and the campus of UCF. The Knights are ready to rock in the stadium, already bouncing as he... Pitt lined up for the opening kickoff. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. So UCF's offense takes the field. And, David, they've got a guy in the backfield that certainly is capable of carrying more than his share of the weight in this offensive attack.
Yeah, he's a beast, but I would argue this, Reese. Like, you need to get the ground game going. For this offense to be successful, they need a physical tone setter, and he can be that, sometimes up, sometimes down. They need that consistently, Jesse.
They need him to show up when it matters the most, and there's going to be times in this game like we've seen throughout his career when the defense wants to take away wide receivers or players on the perimeter, and that's when this guy has to show up and shine. He's got vision, he's got cutting ability, he's got speed, but that's got to be on display in this game.
Quickly complete. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. The Knights will punt it away on 4th down. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Now on the return. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. So Pittsburgh's offense will go to work for the first time. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the pass game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
Oh, he's got some space. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line.
When you coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
Reads it, fires complete. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Hit right back to the line. Back to throw, it's Higgins. Deep shot for the end zone. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out.
I'll tell you, this is not an easy place to play on the road, especially at nighttime. This crowd, they get loud. That's the way it's been so far, but they have a nice drive to open it up. They're able to execute. They put themselves in field goal range, knock it through the uprights. They did exactly what they needed to do, taking a 3-0 lead here early on the road. That's impressive.
Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. Off the play fake on first down. Gets it out quickly.
Man, it's so important when you play QB. I got to know when to put some air on it, and I got to know when to rocket that thing in there. Work in the middle of the field. He knew he needed the rocket. Threw it in there. Great job, great catch.
Hits the open man. Oh, a lot of space. The tag. Touchdown, UCF. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. Oklahoma is trailing, but don't tell me this team can't come back. I once saw Jalen Hurts lead the Sooners back from 28-3 down. We'll see what they're made of today. They're trailing by just 2 to Nebraska. For now, it's back to you fellas.
Breaks into the open. At the 30. Past the 10. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Panthers! When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. We've had some early scores. They get the ball back, trailing by a field goal, 10-7. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. The Knights with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Thurman. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Grabs it in the middle. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Just keep slinging it. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. The Knights come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They'll try to get it through the air. They're working that left side. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. The Knights are rolling down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Looking to the big tight end. Wide open downfield. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30. The Knights headed quickly to the line.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
There he goes. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. The Knights kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. To the ground, he's got it again. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, the running back has it. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal.
It's not sexy. It's not pretty. It's actually kind of old school because people don't really run a lot of QB sneaks anymore. You don't even see quarterbacks under center that much. But what do? You keep your momentum going. You've already strung together a bunch of plays. Now is not the time to get super aggressive. Way to go high percentage, run the quarterback sneak, get the first down.
Now they're going to throw it. Big guy smells it. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. Still some work to do here on 3rd and goal from the 3. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. From the left hash, and this distance ought to make that angle pretty easy to handle. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And that's going to give us a tie ball game here in the first.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down. And listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense...
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
And the Panthers, now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Creates a little room. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Pitt pushing the pace. Looking to throw at Higgins. Under fire. Blasted as he lets it go.
Defense needed that stop badly. They gave up a touchdown. They gave up a field goal. Here they are in the 3rd possession. They've got to find a way to get off the field. So really nice job on a critical 3rd down, forcing an incompletion.
UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? Had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, Dave.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. The Knights will call on their punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He was working his way on the return toward midfield. They'll stop him at the 46. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. The Panthers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. Fires to the big fella. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
And offenses nowadays, they're really just counting numbers. How many guys do you have out wide? How many guys do I...
Turning it on! Knocked out of bounds. They're in the red zone. Mark it at the 17, and they are set up. The give to the tailback. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. Tight end now in motion. Now the play fake. He's got the tight end. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Hit right back to the line. Back to it's Higgins. He's got it on the move. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! Man, he didn't just put it on his numbers. If he were throwing it at a front porch, he would have put that right in the keyhole. What a precise pass.
Right in the keyhole, right on the button, right on the face mask, whatever it was. Great throw, great timing. Nice job by the quarterback.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. That last drive covered 52 yards on their way to the score. And they finish it by firing one in from the 13 for the score. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. They'll go to work trailing 17-10 and hoping to put together a productive drive. Finds a man in the middle. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Going to swing it on second down. Hauls it in. No chance to run, but they still move it forward. The Knights come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds a soft spot in the middle. And eventually taken down, but what about that spin move? Gives him the first down yardage. Gets it out fast. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Looking to fire. It's complete. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Gonna look downfield again. He'll heave it deep. He's got it. And he will score. Touchdown, Knights.
Man, there was something going on that play between the quarterback and the receiver. They were looking at each other. It was almost like they were smiling. The receiver's out to his right. He saw something he liked. He knew he had the post throw, and it was on. Shows you the speed, puts on the afterburners, accurate throw, and it's a touchdown.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And he splits the uprights on the extra point. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. New Mexico State has been blitzed from the opening kick, and as you can see, the score right now is a lot to a little. Let's see how this coach tries to explain this. They're trailing by 21 to North Texas. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. Here's a quick throw out to the left. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. And the Panthers racing to the line in the hurry-up. Sends him back in motion. Looking for a man. It's Higgins. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had it. Much better field position this time around. A little screen to the running back. Great move. Now he's got room. He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks. To the ground with the back. This has been happening all night. They stubbornly keep giving him the ball, and the defense is all over it. Trying play action. Oh, they're after him. And the DB forcing the incomplete pass with the deflection. They'll try to move the chains on this 3rd and long from the 50. From the gun, wants to pass. That's reeled in. It's Thurman. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. Power football with the run. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Tried to pound it on 1st down. Now back to the line. Got his man quickly. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The Knights are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Off the boot, looking for his man. The throw. Finds the tight end. Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. Leaves it with the back. Able to make the stop after a gain of 2 to the 22. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Caught in the backfield, it's Thurman. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. They've been very good at moving the chains on 3rd down. 2 for 2 on this drive. This time they need 6. Using the quick game. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10. The Knights come to the line with a fresh set of downs. With the run on 1st and goal. Touchdown, UCF! And they take it in for 6 more points. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They put together a 65-yard drive for the score. And the capper on that drive, the 10-yard touchdown run. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you've got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. Give to the running back. And he's got enough for the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 34. Pitt pushing the pace.
Really nice run there, picking up the 1st down. Now they're right back up to the line of scrimmage, ready to go again.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Not much of a chance on the return, but they'll have the ball at the 33.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Outside the pocket, lets it go. It's complete. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch.
This quarterback has been really good today. Has been on top of it, seeing things really, really well. That pass right there put him over the 300-yard mark. That's a pretty good day.
A first down run on the doorstep. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's 3rd and goal. Wideout trying to get it in. Touchdown, Knights! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. They'll give it to the back. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Grabbed in the middle. It's Knox. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw, it's Higgins. Makes the catch, it's Knox.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the 1st down. They'll try to get it off quickly. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Motion from the wideout. Wants to throw it. Unloads to the wideout. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. And he got a hand on it to knock it down in the end zone. Pitt will have to boot this one away. 2nd time today they've been forced to punt. The ball hits at the 5, and it'll go into the end zone for a touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Look out, he's got room.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you, I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Zings it complete to the right. We've got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Now facing a 3rd and long. Gives it to the back on the draw. Picks up the 1st down. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. The Knights with the 1st and 10. Pulls and fires it complete to the right.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the mistiming. The Knights come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. From the gun on third down. Fires on the run. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. And here comes the punt team. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, one half in the books, and I am eagerly looking forward to that second half in Orlando. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. With that said, let's send it back to the guys inside the bounce house.
The Knights will line up to kick off and start the second half. On the move from inside is 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. He'll do it himself. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Hit right back to the line.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football, that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
Fires to the big fella. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. Pulls and fires complete. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. This Pitt offense has been clicking on this drive. Leaves it with the back. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Moving quickly, trying to rattle the D.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The tight end gets the handoff on 3rd and short. You don't see that every day. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42.
Well, you got to be able to turn the page quickly on defense. Just gave up a first down on the ground, but here comes tempo. You've got to get lined up.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on, and I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Firing to the right, complete. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. Pulls it and fires to the left. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Motion from the wide receiver. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 of the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Back to pass, it's Higgins. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers. Quick strike through the air for the score.
This guy's an excellent route runner, and he has really good hands. You've got to. That's now his 3rd receiving touchdown. They've only played 3 games. Nobody can cover this guy up to this point of the season.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point draws them closer. It's 31-24. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, back to your game in a moment, but first we have to show you how the script is being written here. UAB is getting cooked right now at home, and it's all over but the crying. A lopsided affair with miscues and missed tackles. They're trailing by 21 to South Alabama. We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. To the air on 2nd down. Got his man on the right. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. 3rd down coming up after the completion. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. He'll have the 1st down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he's stopped. The Knights come to the line with a new set of downs. Quick strike complete.
I like the slot receiver because he gives his quarterback a good option working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
The defense was dialed in. They knew exactly what they were doing. They weren't fooled by it. They weren't fooled by the read game at all. Played discipline, kept eyes on the quarterback, strung that along towards the sideline, and made the big tackle.
After that sack, the O-line better get its act cleaned up. 3rd down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. The Knights decide to punt it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. He'll take it on the return. Just a wall of defenders everywhere he looks, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. Looking downfield, it's Higgins. Quickly out to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that...
Oh, he's got some space. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. The Panthers in the hurry-up.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a 1st down. Oh, and here they go again. 1st down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Makes the catch. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Here comes the hurry-up.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback floating away from pressure. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. They punt it away on 4th down. He's got it. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. He'll pull it on the read. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Got a little work done on 1st down. Now back to the line. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. He's got it. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 44-yard line, and this offense has it going. Snagged in the middle. It's Thurman. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Second down, he'll throw it. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Hard running there. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 at the 38, and these guys are on the move. Quickly complete. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. The Knights kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Wants to throw on first down. It's complete on the right side. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Off play action. The sweet feet buy a little time. Brings into the open. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up. The Knights will try to punch it in on first and goal. Pushes ahead. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And lost ground on first down. Now second and goal from the 5. Quarterback keeps it. Close to the end zone, and the ball's out. Defense got it. They're on the run. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
To the air, it's Higgins. Fires to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right.
Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
And the Panthers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's second and a mile. Back to pass. Got his man. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's third and long. From the gun. Wants to pass. Finds his man. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Pitt pushing the pace.
Yeah, and he's been throwing it all over the yard, and he's now over 300 yards on the day, so been a successful day. Now, 300 yards, I don't know, Palmer, 300 nowadays, that's like what back in the day for you?
That would have been 500. I would have won the Heisman, maybe. It's a big deal today in college football, no doubt. Listen, he's in a rhythm right now. He's in a groove. We've seen good decision-making. He's been playing on time, and he's been deadly accurate throwing it. And guess what? This game is far from over.
And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth-quarter finish. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Looking for space. It's Cobb. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll move the tight end. They'll run play action. Right down the middle. Complete to the right. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on third down, and more times than not, he is going to deliver.
He's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game, so you definitely want to highlight him, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open quick underneath, find him, he'll make those contested catches.
They'll go right back to him. He works his way down to the 30-yard line before he stopped a gain of 3. Scanning the field is Higgins. Unleashes one deep. And they can't quite hook up trying to make a completion in the back corner of the end zone. Down a possession here in the 4th, and they'll need to convert on this 4th down. Fires downfield. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. Wide receiver comes in motion. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Going downfield for the big play. He's got it on the left. There he goes. Touchdown, UCF! And they take it in for 6 more points. They push the lead out here in the 4th quarter and close to getting back on track and going 2-1.
Man, oh man, when you got a weapon like that, you got to find him and you got to give him the ball in space. You have some plays on your play sheet, and some of them just say, that guy, get him the ball, let him do the rest. Dangerous weapon out of the backfield, catching the football, making the big play.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he knocked that one right down the middle. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, week to week, you just never know, which is why we're here with an update. USC looks like a legit title contender right now. That offense is just having its way. They're up by 18 over Cincinnati. We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Panthers come to the line in the hurry-up.
I think if you're the head coach at this point, you're telling your offense, doesn't matter what's happened up to this point of the game. Obviously, things haven't gone our way, but we have a chance to execute in a 2-minute situation and give ourselves a chance to win. Let's go do it one play at a time.
And the Panthers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Nice pickup there, gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Looking downfield, it's Higgins. Rushes on him. Virtually unblocked, and he's stopped for a loss of 8. The Panthers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Got his man down the middle. And that defense is all over that one. No room to run after the catch. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Gets it out quickly. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. Pittsburgh going to work with a fresh set of downs.
Well, trailing like they are right now in the 4th quarter, their execution offensively is just going to have to be at a premium. You can't afford a lot of incompletions at this point. Everybody is going to need to be on the same page moving forward.
And the Panthers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Trying to escape and get it himself. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Gets it to him on the screen. Turning it on. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. Pittsburgh trying to put a touchdown on the board in this red zone trip. Leaves it with the running back. Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They'll leave it with him. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. Already 2 for 2 on third down, but this time they'll need 9 to convert. From the gun, wants to pass. Going for 6. And he can't find his man as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity. And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. And he kept that one just straight enough to graze inside the left upright. Now the lead is down to 11. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. He just keeps piling up numbers with completion after completion in this standout performance.
And I think some people might say late in the game, you got the win, everything's in hand, be a little bit conservative, or you just say, I'm just going to keep doing me. And what I do with this offense is throw the football all over the yard, and I'm going to try to win me a big trophy at the end of the year.
The pull and throw off the RPO. And he's brought down after a nice gain. This offense lining up now at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. He leaves it with his back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Off the play fake. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Hand off from the shotgun. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be 4th down. The Knights send out the punt unit. This will be the 5th kick of the night. All the way back to the 15. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. They're going to have to be more aggressive in this drive. You can't expect to win this one, David, kicking field goals.
No, especially when you're trailing. You got to have a little more urgency and maybe a little more aggressiveness, Jesse. And field goals are not going to get it done down the stretch.
Yeah, you're going to have to take some shots, no doubt. Bottom line, when plays present themselves, you just simply got to make them.
Unloads to the right. He makes a catch. And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down.
I'll tell you, you cannot count this team out because of who's playing quarterback. When this guy's in the game, it's never over. Yeah, they're trailing here in the 4th quarter, but this dude can put up points quickly.
The Panthers want to crank the tempo.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Pulls and fires complete to the right. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Looking for a man. It's Higgins. Just a short pass to the tight end. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a first at the 32. They absolutely had to have that 3rd down to keep any glimmer of hope alive.
And defensively, that's exactly what I want. Make you get to 3rd down. The clock is your enemy. Multiple possession lead. That is right where I want this offense.
And the Panthers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The play action fake. Pressure coming. He's going to take off. He stopped quickly, but not before he has enough for the first down. Pittsburgh going to work with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. It's complete to the right.
There's a great saying in football. It's not the X's and the O's, it's the Jimmies and the Joes. Well, my Jimmy's better than your Joe.
Trying the left side. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. The Panthers come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line, and that's where they'll have it 1st and goal. And the Panthers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. They've been running it, but now the pass. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Pitt. Fired in from the red zone for the score. Late in the game, and the confidence is building if only there's enough time to finish.
Time is ticking, but man, you gave yourself a chance now. Now the defense, go out, do your job. We got the momentum. If you give me the ball back, I'm going to win. Let's go, defense.
Now they'll try to get the 2 and make it a 3-point game late. To the air, it's Higgins. Going to try to pop one on the screen. He's going to be stopped short as they come up empty on the 2-point try. They were hoping to get this game to within a field goal, but the lead stays at 5. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got his man downfield. Makes the stop at the 33, but it's a 15-yard gain. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Working that left side now. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Now the play fake. He's got his man across the middle. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Now from the 48-yard line, it's 1st and 10. The handoff, keep working on that clock.
These situations are preached so much in college football. Finishing a game strong, understanding circumstances. They are running the football right at you, trying to keep that clock moving, get a few first downs, and get a W.
There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss. Looking to pick up a first down on 3rd and short from the 43. Caught over the middle. It's Thurman. Oh, the sweet juke gets him free. Touchdown, Knights! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They push the lead out here in the 4th quarter and close to getting back on track and going 2-1.
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And after the extra point, they're on top by 12. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Ball State is down, but they are not out of it. Not inside Schumann Stadium, one of the more fun places to watch a game in all of college football. They're trailing by just 4 to North Carolina.
Looking to pass, it's Higgins.
Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final.